have to record some stuff because I just edited last week's vlog and it had up to yesterday's clips on it. So like that's all up to date now, and I'm about to upload it. But now I have nothing for this week because what I had recorded Monday and Tuesday is on that video and not on this one. I haven't, I was saying the other day how I want to start using TikTok to do like recipe videos and stuff. Haven't done that yet because I'm trying to figure out what I want the first one to be. I kind of want to do like dessert type stuff on there just because I know I enjoy watching dessert recipe videos, so I hope like a lot of other people do. Just like easy stuff, especially for summertime. I have a lot of summer dessert recipes up my sleeve that I could be doing, so I'm trying to figure out the best plan of attack for that. I might just do them on my phone, so it might be easier. And then, because I record all these vlogs on my phone, I might just do them on my phone and then edit them in the computer and upload them that way. Because it might be easier to do it that way. I know I hate editing on TikTok on the phone. It's just super annoying. I haven't really been watching anything on TV to talk about. I know I like to give you guys reviews of stuff every now and then, but I haven't watched anything new. I've just been like rewatching some stuff at night when Steven goes to bed. I need to start going to bed earlier because once Aiden starts school again, I'm gonna be hurting because I'm not gonna be able to get up at 7:30 in the morning if I go to bed at 1 o'clock every night. What did I watch last night? I watched Youth in Revolt, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's so funny. That is like, whenever someone asks me that question, like, what's a movie you think is super underrated? That is always my answer, Youth in Revolt, because it was, I think it was in the movie theater for like a week. It was like a very limited release. Not a lot of people saw it. Like, whenever I mention it to someone, they're like, what? I think the only other person that I know has seen it is my best friend, because we went to see it in the movie theater when it came out. And then like the next week it was not there anymore. It is so funny. There's so many friggin' like big name actors in that movie too. I don't know why it didn't do better than it did. Like the main character is Michael Cera. His dad is Steve Buscemi. I can't remember the actress that plays his mom, but then she has like two boyfriends throughout the film, Zach Galifianakis and Ray Liotta, and his girlfriend's brother is Justin Long. It's just, everybody is so friggin' funny in that movie, and it's very like, I don't know, it's not really dry humor. It's like, if you've seen Michael Cera in movies, you know how he is. It's just, it's super freaking funny. It is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I hadn't seen it in a really long time. I noticed it was on Tubi, so I was like, I'm gonna watch this. I have the DVD somewhere. All my DVDs are like in a box somewhere, because we never use DVDs anymore. But that is one of my favorite movies. It's so funny. If you have not watched it, it's on Tubi. Tubi is free. You can watch it tonight, and then you can thank me that it was such a funny movie afterwards. But yeah, other than that, I haven't been watching anything else. I know House of the Dragon is back, but we have not watched that yet because we were finishing Boardwalk Empire. I had never seen Boardwalk Empire, so Steven's watching that with me. And we wanted to wait until all the episodes are out for House of the Dragon because I kind of want to rewatch the first season again before I watch the second season, because like it's not fresh in my head of what happened and everything, so I want to watch the season 1 again, and then we'll watch the second season once all the episodes are out and we can just binge watch them. So I don't like having to wait every week anymore for TV episodes to come out. I hate that, like, we're so spoiled now with the way that most TV shows come online and everything on streaming services, that you can just watch as many as or as much of it as you want in one night. But it's kind of a bummer too, because then you go through it so fast and it's like you have nothing else to watch. Oh, and we watched Alone, like the last season 10 of Alone is on Netflix right now. I don't know why they only put up like one season at a time, because I think season 11 is already done, and that's not on there. So we watched season 10 of Alone. I always tell Steven he should go on that show because he would be good at it. I cannot rough it in the wilderness by myself by any means. I would die, but I think he would be good at that. He loves that kind of crap, but I also wouldn't want him to be gone for that long. They usually, most of the seasons have been in places in Canada, which like isn't that far away, but I know they did one season that was Patagonia. I can't even think of the other ones, but a lot of them have been in different parts of Canada. And I'm always telling him, like, you love the cold, you love cold weather, you love the winter and everything, you would probably do great at it, and then you would win $500,000 and we could get the hell out of here. So this is what that bruise looks like now on my ankle that I was showing you guys last week. It looks so much worse now, but like the lump is gone. This is just from my sock being on it. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's just like really bright purpley red now. Still don't know how it hit it in such a way that it hurt me like that, but I'm accident prone, I guess. I just got this from Michaels. I was very good and only got one Halloween thing from Michaels so far, but I knew I had to have this before they sold out of it because it's not the same exact pink as I have everywhere else in the kitchen, but it's a pink tray with little skeleton hands on it, so I had to have that. Anyway, I just woke up not that long ago and it is already so hot out. Look, my cheeks are red and I haven't even been doing anything yet. I came down here and like we don't leave the downstairs air conditioning on at night. It's like I came down here and it was like an oven already. I don't love that Steven is working in this today. Tomorrow's supposed to be even worse. It's supposed to be like 104. And I told him, I was like, I don't think you should go to work tomorrow. Oh, Aiden chewed on my freaking straw. This kid, he's got a thing for chewing on straws and he just ruined my Starbucks straw. Ugh. I have a, like a whole set of them in my Amazon cart, like these reusable straws. But I've been having to throw them out because he keeps friggin' chewing on them. Oh, this kid. No wonder my drink was all spilled on the table this morning when I got up. Anyway, looks like a wreck behind me because I need to clean the kitchen. And also I have that fan on that tower fan. We put it on the step stool because it's like, it's never high enough for when I'm standing up out here doing stuff. So we just improvised and put it on a step stool. But I need to make some breakfast before it gets too hot that I want to eat, because then I'll get a headache from not eating and it'll just be that usual circle of annoyance that I deal with. I kind of like parted my hair when I put it up last night, and that seems to not annoy me as much as just having a strip down the middle of my head, because it's just too hot to bother straightening it. I should have waited until like fall to dye my hair a fun color, because then I would be more apt to, is that the word? I would feel more like straightening my hair in the fall than I do in the friggin' summertime. But anyway, our grass is growing out of control again because it's been A, too hot, and B, too rainy to friggin' mow it on the weekends. And I tried to do it, he didn't do it last week because it was rainy, but I tried to do it the weekend before, and I was like, I can go outside and do the whole yard, and he was like, yeah, I want to see you try it. That stupid electric lawnmower that I bought, I can see why he doesn't like it, because you have to keep going back and forth over it like you're vacuuming, and like I was so done with it after like 10 minutes. I was like, okay, forget it. I don't know. It doesn't, like, yesterday it was super humid out, but today it's super humid plus the sun is out. Like, it was just cloudy all day yesterday, and today it's disgusting and sunny, and I could deal with the sun being out, but like get rid of this humidity. It's like grossly humid and disgusting out. So I gotta go figure out what I want for breakfast, and then I'm gonna see if Aiden wants the yawn. I'm gonna see if Aiden wants some pancakes, and maybe I'll make some pancakes, but I will check in with you guys later. Do companies just like not want to answer customer service emails anymore or something? Because that is all that is happening to me lately when I have an issue with something. No one responds. Like, okay, the other day we didn't get to make that hot sauce video because the hot sauces that I ordered for Steven, the way that they shipped them, they just loosely wrapped each bottle in like one sheet of bubble wrap, and 2 of them were broken when they got here. So there was smashed glass all over the inside of the box. I keep emailing them and have not received any answer back yet. That was like 4 days ago now. Well, no, Saturday. So I did it on Saturday morning when they came, and then today. So I'll give them a pass because maybe they just don't answer emails on the weekends or something. But what was the other issue that I'm having now? I came on here to complain because like I'm getting mad about this. There's a website that I order supplies from, and I'm in their rewards program where you get like money off when you have a certain amount of points. So I'm supposed to have $15 off, but their rewards the site, the page on their site that has the rewards so that you can redeem it is not showing, like it doesn't load. It just comes up and it's a blank page with just their website. So 2 days now they haven't answered me about what's going on with that. And then the place that I get the packaging that I use for my eyeshadows, they sent me all the wrong size, 1,000 eyeshadow things of the wrong size. And I emailed them the other day, still haven't heard anything back. So like, I don't expect to get an email back like within the hour, but come on, at least within 24 hours. I don't know why so many companies lately, and that's just like not even including all the stuff over the past few weeks that they just don't friggin' answer you. It's very annoying. I hate talking on the phone, but most of these places don't have a customer service phone number anyway, so it's like you have to wait for an email response if they don't have like a live chat thing, which that's the only like redeeming quality for Amazon's customer service, is you can get on with someone on the live chat. But most of the time, especially lately, it's just like a bot, like a chat bot that you have to go on and get super aggravated with and do a roundabout until you can talk to an actual person. It's so annoying. I just wanted to come on and complain about that. It is so very hot today. I am just grossed out with how hot it is. I wanted to go on and check the weather for the rest of the week. It's supposed to be really hot until Thursday, because I think Wednesday night we're gonna have like storms and then it's gonna cool off. But when I was looking the other day, next week was supposed to be super hot too. So because my dishwasher hasn't been working, I got a new little dish drying rack, which has come in super handy because you can actually like, this is all silicone, so you can just flatten this down and put it away if you want to. And this does the same thing. I didn't have a bucket, like a soaking bucket or whatever these are called, a dish bucket, I don't know what you call them, for this sink, because it annoys me that this sink isn't like cut in two like my grandma's sink is. Otherwise, I'd probably always have one in one side of the sink, but like this sink kind of isn't big enough to have this, but it's coming in handy now because I need to be able to soak dishes before I wash them because the dishwasher is not working correctly. So until I get that fixed, these have come in very handy, and they were both from Amazon. I think this one was $14 and that was $11. So not too bad. They have all kinds of fancy ones and like over the sink ones that I can't get. Over the sink drying racks because I have a window right behind the sink, so like I don't want it blocking the window and everything. But these are great. They're small and you can flatten them down and hide them away. So I should start putting the links to these things I mentioned. I'm not like an Amazon affiliate or anything, but I will try to remember to link these below in case anybody is interested in them. So you get to see my stretched out couch cover. I hate this couch cover, but this is like the backup for when I'm washing the other one, because we can't not have a couch cover because this couch is falling apart and it's just a mess. It's like 1:15 in the morning right now. Steven just left to go to the emergency room because I finally talked him into it. He's in enough pain that he finally went. And I'm just like, of course now I can't sleep because I'm all upset about it. I'm like trying not to cry because I'm trying like to not get upset, but I can't. I'm such a worrywart that like, you know how I am by now if you've followed me for a while. So it just sucks because I don't know what it is about this time of year. Today is the 17th. Well, it's 1 in the morning now, so it's technically the 18th. Last year, I think it was on the 16th or the 17th, was when my grandma fell and broke her hip, right before her birthday on the 20th. And then the 19th is my mom's anniversary of her passing. So I'm just like, this time of year is like freaking baggies. I know. Where did Daddy go, huh? They both know something's up because they know that Steven's never up during the week at this time and fully dressed and everything, and he just left, so they know something's going on. I'm not gonna be able to sleep, you guys. I told him I would go to bed because he's like, please just go to sleep. But there's no way I'm going to be able to fall asleep. I'm hoping, like, because of the time that it is, he'll get right in and be able to update me somewhat, but he's also going to think I'm asleep, so I don't like not knowing. Like, I wanted to go with him, but we have to take Aiden, and I would have to go wake him up, and then, like, there's no point in all three of us being super tired tomorrow, so. What are you looking at? There better not be another one of those bugs flying around. They freak me out. I know they're only beetles, but anything flying, anything with wings freaks me out. So he just told me that it's like at least an hour to 2 hour wait and the waiting room is full. I'm like, at 1:30 in the freaking morning? What the hell? I thought he was gonna go and it was gonna be like nobody in there, because that's what it's usually like when you go super late at night. I'm just hoping that he doesn't have to sit in a friggin' waiting room full of sick people now, because that's all we need is him getting sick, and then we're all gonna be sick, and that's just freaking awesome. I should go dye my hair again and touch this up because it's faded so much. The yellow is almost completely gone, and now the red looks like orange. The orange stayed pretty good. Like, that orange is the one that I did my whole head that time, and it didn't, like, it took forever to fade. But the red and yellow don't want to stay this time, I guess. I don't know. I guess I better go try to go to sleep, because if he's not going to be seen for like 2 hours, there's no point in me staying up. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I will update you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some sleep. Okay, it's 8:15 in the morning now. I look a hot mess. I don't even know if I'm gonna put in what I recorded last night because I was getting like unnecessarily upset. But Steven's just now coming home. They didn't even really do anything with him until like 5:30. So like if they had taken him right away, he would have been in and out. But I'm so tired. I don't think I fell asleep till 5. Because like I didn't know what was going on, so I couldn't sleep. He has a 6mm kidney stone that's stuck and can't, like, he can't pass it right now. So the urologist, like, they're all backed up. So they gave him the choice to, like, go pick up meds and be able to come home and stuff. So whatever medicines they gave him, I don't, CVS doesn't open till 8, so he's gonna have to, I think he's coming home first, he said. They gave him, like, one of those strainer things to pee in to try to pass it, but they were all like, you're not gonna be able to just, they're doubtful that he's gonna be able to pass it, so he has to make an appointment with the urologist, and it's not, it didn't sound, he said it doesn't sound like a big surgery type thing, but they're gonna have to go in and friggin' break it up and get it out of there, so I'm just thankful that it's what I've been thinking it was. It's just a kidney stone that's stuck, and that's why he couldn't pee or anything. It's not the prostate issue. Like, that's all I could think of was, like, something wrong with his prostate, because his grandpa had prostate cancer, my grandpa had prostate cancer. I didn't want him to have to go through that, so very thankful that, I mean, like, a giant kidney stone is not ideal, but that was the ideal turnout for this situation, so I'm gonna wait for him to come home, and then I'm gonna try and go back to sleep. I slept a little bit on and off. Like, once it hit 5 o'clock, I finally calmed down enough where I fell asleep. But now, like, my throat was so dry, I must have been snoring or something. I'm gonna go get something to drink, and then I'm gonna try to go back to bed. What a shit show this whole morning has been. When Steven came home, it was like 7:30, and we both went to sleep. We woke up at like 10:30. So at least I got some sleep, but I'm still so tired. Apparently, when we were sleeping, the urologist called and left a voicemail. We didn't realize that because both our phones said spam calls. Like, I'm listed as his emergency contact. So when he got up, he called the urologist office to make the appointment. And then he was going to go to CVS and get the pills and everything, but he had a message from CVS saying they had to do substitutions on some of them, and they had to contact the doctor, and they'd message him back, so those weren't even ready to go get. But the girl at the doctor's office said, he left you a voicemail earlier, I'll try and get in touch with him, blah, blah, blah. So we listened to the voicemail, and the guy, he sounds very nice, the urologist. He basically said, go back to the ER, talk to the nurse practitioner that you had this morning, and gave him the name and everything, which was the name that was on his paper anyway, because she's there till 5 tonight, so that you can skip all having to do all the lab work again and everything you already did and expedite it to get you in there today. He should have just stayed at the ER, because the guy said, even on the phone, he was like, I think it's too big to pass, I just want to take it out. So he's going to have surgery tonight at some point. The guy was basically like, I'm really busy and take people as they come, so I hope to get to you by tonight. But I'm not holding my breath about him being home tonight. Like, he drove himself. He didn't want me to take him, so they're not going to let him drive himself home after anesthesia and everything, so I'm sure he'll be home tomorrow at some point, but this just sucks. I'm glad that he's going to feel better after this, but this whole day has been like, bleh. So, I don't know, they gave him a doctor's note for work that he has to be out the rest of the week, and then he can go in on Monday. I'm just friggin', I'm so tired. I don't even know what I'm doing. I need to eat something, because now it's almost noon and I haven't eaten or drank anything today. So I'm going to at some point take a nap today, because it's already hitting me that I need more sleep. Steven sent me a picture that he's all like set up in a room. He's got his Johnny on, he's got an IV in. So I don't know, it's probably just going to be waiting all day until the urologist can get to his case, but like I said, I'm not expecting him to come home tonight. He's probably going to have to wait till tomorrow, especially because he drove himself, so it's like, when he's done, I can't go pick him up because he has the damn Jeep. what else was I gonna say? I called my grandma and told her what was going on. I let my brother-in-law know, so everybody knows that Steven's in the hospital right now. I think I'll be okay to sleep now because I know that he's okay and like what's gonna be done now and everything to take care of it. But the doctor didn't say what kind of surgery because there's two different things that they mentioned. Like I've never dealt with kidney stones, so I don't know what they do. But the less invasive one is the like they go in with a laser and break it up so that you can pass it. But then there's one that's like surgically removes it using small telescopes and instruments inserted through a small incision in your back. But that one says you'll be in the hospital for 1 to 2 days while you recover, and he didn't mention that. He said that he could go home same day if they got it done early enough. Like if they get it done at like 5 o'clock, he'll be able to come home later tonight. But from the sounds of it, the guy is very busy and probably not going. He sounded doubtful that he was going to get to him tonight, you know. So who knows? I want him to feel better. I could not sleep last night. I probably won't sleep tonight if he's not home because I have a hard time sleeping when he's not here. Like that, when he had that, there's been a few times that he's had overnight jobs, and I can't stand when he has overnight jobs because I hate being here alone. Like with just me and Aiden in the house. So like all night long, I'm sleeping with one ear open and like half asleep and half awake the whole time because I'm like, did I just hear something? I can't tell you how many times last night I got up and went downstairs because I thought I heard noises outside. It's just my friggin' brain playing tricks on me. And then every time I went down there, I had to give the cats a treat because every time I went down there, they were both sleeping on the couch and they were looking at me like, what is going on? Why do you keep coming down here? So I have been all over the place today. I got a bunch of work done. I cleaned the upstairs bathroom, which needed to be done anyway, but I'm really just finding things to keep myself busy. It's only 3:45 right now, and Steven just told me he's going into the OR, so like we thought he wasn't gonna get it done until like friggin' after 5 o'clock or something like that, so that's a good sign. Maybe he'll be able to come home tonight. They said that the kidney stone is 6 millimeters by 8 millimeters, and I think I'll have to go back in the text that he sent me, but I think they said like the limit to be able to pass it naturally, I'm so tired I can't think straight right now, but is 5 millimeters, so that's why they're gonna try to go in with the laser thing and break it up. But because he still has a UTI too, so if there's like infection in there, I guess they can't do it that way. They have to do it a different way. They have to put like a stent in or something. I don't know. Like I said, I've never dealt with kidney stones, so I don't know what this all entails, but he's going in now, earlier than I thought, which is good. I don't think I'm going to take a nap today. I'm just going to go to bed early tonight, which will probably be the best for me, because if I take a nap, then I'll end up staying up late again tonight, and I don't want to do that to myself, because I just friggin' don't want to mess up my sleep schedule too much. It's already messed up because Aiden's not in school, and I've been going to bed later at night and sleeping later in the morning, so I don't want to keep messing myself up that way. But yeah, I'm excited for him to feel better, and I'm glad that it was all that it was what we thought it was kidney stones, a kidney stone. Just one big one, I guess. I hope that this is not like a recurring thing. And also they told him, because he's been chugging cranberry juice, I made sure it's the 100%. Like, you're not supposed to get cranberry juice cocktail, obviously, because that has sugar in it. This was just the no sugar added 100% cranberry juice. And they told him that's good for like if you have a UTI or something, because it flushes, but it's not good for a pre-existing kidney stone because it just feeds it and makes it bigger. I didn't know that about cranberry juice. Like, everybody says cranberry, cranberry, cranberry this, cranberry pills, cranberry juice, cranberry everything for your urinary tract. Nobody ever told me that it can make pre-existing kidney stones bigger or worse. So now we know, and now you know if you didn't know that. There's that tidbit of information. I had no idea. So, it should only take like an hour. I was trying to look up, like, it depends when they get started here, because he just said he's going to the OR. That doesn't mean he's getting in there right away, zip zap zoo. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't go to sleep. It is 5:15, and the doctor just called me. I was like, I hate answering numbers that I don't know where they're from, but I mean, it said Massachusetts, so I figured that's what it was. They had to do the more difficult one. Apparently, he said he's only 43, but he has a large prostate. It's like the size of a 63-year-old man's. So, like, that's just something they have to keep an eye on, I guess. It's not like a cause for concern right now, but I guess because I'm trying to relay what he just said to me, because he was talking really fast. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Because it's like a larger prostate, it was harder to get like the maneuver everything in there and stuff. So they didn't do the laser one, they did the stent thing. So he said, like, if Steven's not fully awake yet, he's gonna have a fit, because the way he was explaining it to me is it's like there's like a black string that comes out the tip of the urethra, and it just like helps everything flush out and stuff, and helps him pass the rest of the crap that's in there. But he is not gonna like that. He's gonna be freaking out. Jesus Christ. But he said he can come home at like 6:30ish. So yeah, he's gonna miss all next week of work. He said, like, if he's feeling great, then by all means he can go to work, but, like, he asked me what he does for work, and I'm like, he works in a lumber yard. He's, like, outside sweating all day and stuff. He's like, I'm just gonna write him a note to be out for next week. So he's gonna miss a whole week of work. I'm like, oh god. I better start, like, a freaking planning on doing that. I have to do Halloween mystery boxes again this year, so maybe I'll put them up for pre-order this week or something. I gotta do something to bring in some extra money. But other than that, everything went good. So he's just gonna have to keep up with the doctor now, and I'm gonna tell him that when I talk to him, so that they can keep an eye on your prostate, because it's not good that you have a prostate of a 63-year-old man, because that's just gonna be problems in the future. I should have asked him, like, could that be because he'd been dealing with this for so long? Like, did it irritate the prostate, maybe? I don't know. But, like, this guy's office is right up the street from us, which makes it super duper convenient. So, like, this stent has to stay in for a week. He said he'll see him in the office next Friday to take it out. And it just takes, like, 5 minutes. So, I'll bring him there on Friday. He's gonna be excited that he gets to stay home all week, but I'm gonna be like, yeah, but you're not making money all this week. This freaking sucks. So I gotta go call my grandma now, because she wanted to know and make sure everything was okay. But yeah. Okay, so I have to have, in about an hour, I guess, because the nurse just called me. I have to have my uncle come get me and bring me to the hospital, because Steven brought our car there, so I have to go get him to bring him home, but he's coming home tonight. So it's like 6 o'clock now. At 7-ish, I have to have him come get me so that we can go there. What did I say last time? I think I caught you up on everything. He's gonna be so mad that he had to have the other. He thought he was gonna just have the laser thing done, and that it was gonna be super quick, and that's it. But nope, he's gonna have the stent hanging out the end of it. I don't know what that entails, but the doctor told me it's like it's gonna look funky because there's like black threads coming out the end or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna feel like, alright, drop your pants. I want to see what they did. But anyway, this is probably going to be the last update for the night, but I will talk to you guys later on or tomorrow or whatever. I gotta go get dressed now because I gotta go do this, so get out of my pajamas and into clothes, I guess. I haven't even taken my shower for the night yet. I guess I could have time to do that real quick, but I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm not gonna bother dyeing my hair tonight now because I don't have time to do it, but I'll do it this weekend, I guess, eventually, but I'll talk to you guys later. So we had a hell of a time with CVS getting Steven's prescriptions yesterday. We went first thing in the morning, and they had everything except for the I can't pronounce the name of it, but it's the antibiotic, which he had to be on because he just had surgery and still had like a urinary tract infection on top of the kidney stone and everything. So they didn't have that. It just said that all they said was that one's not ready yet. So I figured, okay, they'll call later when it's ready or whatever. So I used to work at Rite Aid. I know that they get deliveries of medications and stuff every single day, so maybe it just wasn't it needed to be delivered for the day. So we didn't hear anything back, and then like 5:30 rolls around, and I'm like, just call them and see if they have it yet, or if they don't have it, can they send it to another CVS? And he got like, it's all like automated now, so you don't talk to anyone right away, and he had to like put in his like the date of birth and everything like they ask you for, and it said blah blah blah, this prescription may not be available for several weeks. I'm like, what the hell good does that do you now? And the people who were there knew damn well they were out of it, so why couldn't they have told us that when we went in the morning, like, hey, you might want to call your doctor because if you need this right away, which obviously it's an antibiotic, you can't wait weeks for that. I was just really pissed that they couldn't tell us, hey, we're not going to have this for a few weeks, you might want to call your doctor and have them change it. We're stuck with CVS because for some reason that's like the only pharmacy around here that takes our insurance. So rather than go somewhere else and have to pay hundreds of dollars for a freaking, don't even get me started on that, but he had to call the urologist's office, and thankfully it was 6 o'clock and they were still there. I was like, oh, a Friday night, and then they're not going to be there on Saturday, what are we going to do? Thankfully somebody was there, and the urologist called in a different antibiotic to the CVS, so we were able to go at like, I think it was like 7:30 by the time we got there last night because they don't close till 9. Thank God it wasn't today, because on Saturdays the pharmacy closes at 6. So we got that sorted out. He's on his antibiotic. The other medications are like, they were pointless for us to pick up because he's not even taking them. It was oxycodone, which like him and I are the same. We cannot take that in any way, shape, or form because it just makes us vomit. They gave him that. They gave him anti-nausea medication, which I guess was for that. And then for some reason they give you Narcan with it, like you're gonna overdose on an opioid. Like, I don't know. I don't know how anybody can get addicted to that stuff, because it makes me so sick. I know everybody reacts differently to it, but all it does for me is make me puke. I told them when I was in the hospital after I had my C-section, I do not want that crap. I don't want any of the painkillers. Just give me the friggin', it was like the 800 milligram of ibuprofen. That's all I had after my C-section was ibuprofen, because the other stuff, like, all those other painkillers do not help the pain for me. Like, I'll still be in pain and puking, so I'd rather just be in pain instead of in pain and puking. So yeah, that was it was a day yesterday. I was getting aggravated at everything. I'm like, why can nothing ever go right? We got a thing in the mail from our goddamn health insurance that's just pissing me off that it had to happen at this time, because like we have Mass Health right now, and it's not the free one because I pay for it every month, but now they're telling us we have to get the insurance through Steven's work, which is so much more expensive, and I'm dreading this it's a thing to fill out that his work has to fill out. That's like, hey, Mass Health will help you pay for it, maybe, if we qualify for it. I don't know. If not, we're gonna be screwed with health insurance because, ugh. Aiden is set until he's 21, I believe, because kids qualify for it in Massachusetts, but in order to get it as an adult, you have to have all these things that you have to qualify for in order to keep receiving it, and I guess we don't qualify for it anymore because of his job now. So it's like, it's just been one thing after another, and I'm so over it. I'm just super aggravated. So I didn't even upload last week's vlog. It's all gonna be in this one video, I guess, because I don't think I recorded that much anyway, but I just wanted to come on because it's Saturday and I need to edit this and actually get something up this week because I haven't uploaded anything. But I am going to go catch up on my shows while I work, and I will talk to you guys later.